Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and it is your boy Dave coming back at you live. It is a happy Money Monday. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back from my vacation, and hopefully you guys had a fantastic weekend. All right, so obviously I wasn't here all week, was off the Discord and everything. So looking forward to catching up and seeing what the market has in store for us today. So we got the major averages ended last week mixed as the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite both notched their seventh positive week in the last eight, increasing 1.6 and 3.2% respectively. The S&P and the Nasdaq were buoyed by a rise in tech stocks. Meanwhile, the blue chip Dow Jones Industrial Average closed down for the third losing week in the past four. Also, on Friday, the University of Michigan survey of consumers showed that consumer sentiment declined unexpectedly in June. This will be a shortened trading week as the markets close for the Juneteenth holiday on Wednesday. So once again, this Wednesday, the market is closed, so we will not be here. So it's going to be another shorter little bit week. Well, it's just kind of an all, middle of the week. That's just not going to be open. So getting into the watch list of things, you got NBIO, currently the top number one gainer here. Have not been able to take a trade on this morning. I was kind of catching up with other things at the moment. But, NBIO, we got a 42-cent area next that I'm looking forward to seeing if it's going to be able to break or not. After that, you got the daily chart here showing a lot of room to run. Let's first talk about the company itself and see what is going on with NBIO this morning. This is a USA biotech company at a 22 million in float, so mid-float stock. Mustang Bio announcing favorable efficacy and safety data from complete Waldenstrom macroglobulinemia cohort of phase 1/2 clinical trial. All right, so we have that press release there. And right now, kind of already missed the big, nice moves that I wanted to look for first. Last one was about 29, 30-cent level. Probably the latest I would have gotten is was 32 there, and then you got another 42 line. So if we can break through that, then I'll be looking for a play there. Okay. So it has a brand new press release, and we'll see if we get some more juice here. Number one gainer about to be over 100 million volume. So that's nice. ALLG is the top second gainer, trading at $1.67. It is now a barcode. Actually, it's been like that for a minute, for a while. Okay, so looks like we had a play at the 175, which I was looking for a 175. I mean, it was kind of an iffy area. I'm not going to count this as a win because I didn't, it was already up so fast. So I'm probably gonna retract this, but maybe I'll leave it if it decides to do 175. Let's just take a look and see what's going on here on LLG first, because this is strange here. All right, this is Netherlands Consumer Cyclical Company, 12 million flow. Came out with a press release at 8 o'clock. They announced a intention to launch tender offer followed by delisting of Allego. All right. So that press release doesn't sound like the greatest news. So it looks like if we look into it a little bit more detail, the tender offer price is 170 per ordinary share in cash. So yeah, at this point, guys, I think it's just going to be a barcode stock. It's going to be trading sideways for a while. So I'm probably just going to retract this. But yeah, if you guys at that press release, it did pop out really quickly there. So I'll just probably not something that I'll be interested in moving forward. We got TRNR at this point. TRNR is trading at 458. $5 break was nice. Obviously, didn't get the quite full dollar run, but got a 564 as the high there from $5. So that was a nice little trade this morning. TRNR, let's take a look at the company itself real quick. This is a USA personal services company under 1 million flows. So it's a micro flow, very low flow. We get a VWAP roll, $5 break, I'm going to get it again. Okay, I'm going to go after this guy once more. The only thing is this one does not have any press release here on TRNR this morning. Okay, and you got SCNI next, trading at $6 and like 17 cents. Looks like it's making lower highs. It was a good first trade of the morning, on SCNI. That got triggered here at 650, and then we ran all the way up to $7.70 level there. So nice trade since then. It's just been making lower highs and lower, not a lower low. In fact, it's actually still holding a little bit of this higher low. So what I'll be watching is just kind of mainly watching that lower high trend line to, break out of here. And if we can do that, that would be great. And hopefully we get the nice VWAP roll again at the 650 there. SCNI, let's take a look at the company itself real quick. This is a Israel biotech company under 1 million float. So another micro float. It's going to be nice if we get some more juice. There is no new news, but that's it. There's no new news, just micro float. We'll see if we can get some bigger VWAP roll at 650 again. And then last but not least, I decided to put Peggy on the watch list. We just had this PR headline a few minutes ago saying, I think, who was it? Someone bought shares on this company. CEO, was it? Let me put a line here real quick at 150. So if we can get Peggy breaking that 150 there, looking for this pineapple to roll at 150, right? It's interim CEO adds shares to his position. 7 million float. Had a 1,415 reverse split on like 5 days ago. So keep your eyes on this Peggy guy. We just need a little more volume. I think 150 is going to be a good little spot there for the ball to start, the pineapple to start rolling. Okay. Other than that, futures market here on NQ is a bit slow this morning. Okay, it is slow. ATR is below 10. Not a whole lot going on Mondays usually on NQ, so that's what I'm thinking. Although I am expecting a little bit of a reversal here now that it has been holding pretty decently here. We just need to really pierce through this mark. I do expect a little bit of reversal. I mean, it is going to be a little bit of a market opening reversal since it's been downtrending. So let's keep an eye on it to see how that reacts here. Okay. All right. Other than that, market's going to open up here in about 20 seconds. Looking forward to having a great trading day and tomorrow, and then Wednesday we're off again. And I hope Cousin Eddie, trust you guys had a great session together. So, all right. So yeah, on NQ, I am expecting this to get a bump up now since we've had its nice run. So here we go. Market is open. Ding, ding, dong. Market is now closed. CTNT, Navy, dark. Okay, so right now SCNI making some noise here, looks like. All right, guys, sorry about that. Looks like connection got a hold up. Back though. Okay, so getting back to it real quick. Let's see here. We got NBIO. Looks like we're not able to break 42 yet. We got to wait for the 42 here to get a nice candle break. Okay, getting the NQ back up here. We got to roll that new contract again. So for those that are on NQ, remember we're on the September now. So it looks like we did get a little quick spike and then ended up taking a pullback down. Okay, so not the best reaction here since the 8:30 Empire State manufacturing numbers. I believe it came out at 8:30. So we came all the way back down to the new deviation. This is our lowest low here so far this morning at 19,927. Gonna have to put my lines up again here. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so NBI number one gainer still waiting for the 42. ALG, we talked about it. We're getting that off. TRNR right now looks like it is up, but might be halted here. So like $5 just broke through again. So it looks like we are probably gonna get our dollar run here on TRNR if you guys are still in. SCNI, like I said, we need to get back above 650 again. Just couldn't hold the 650 after it popped on up. So waiting for TRNR for this to, get that nice on halt. Okay, NQ overall making a nice move back on up. So right now, just watching and waiting for TRNR to get unhalted. I would watch for that re-break of $6 when it gets unhalted. See if the $6 becomes support, and then go for another dollar run there on TRNR.
MDIA. LRHC.
NQ looking good, still higher lows a little bit, so it wants to try to probably push it up towards the VWAP here. TRNR and halted, so got halted up, or excuse me, unhalted quite high here. I think we're trying to see if the NQ can hold support, establish support around this 19,949 line.
MDIA.
They have yet to test that VWAP line. TRNR, we got a nice dollar run up again here to $7.
LRHC. MRNS. MRNS. EDGL. TRNR. MDIA. MRNS.
So that's a very nice play there on TRNR. $7 now needs to become support. I mean, you guys know $5 breakouts. You didn't quite test the $8 yet. And Q's kind of battling back and forth right now. It is being a very wishy-washy level here between that 14 EMA
DISS.
and then the VWAP line right now. TRNR, we got $7 now support.
SCPG. IPW.
Okay, so NQ, yeah, we're not looking too good right now. We are about to lose its gains. So too much resistance at the VWAP still.
EMKR. MWG. MWG. CISS. SMR. MIRM. MIRM.
You got TRNR 843 uphold, so I'll be watching for a $7 re-roll here on TRNR. If we can get that job done, that would be great. So $7 touch back up there again. We need to hold $7 now as support.
LPX.
843 uphold.
MKR. SMR. NGN, LFMT, ELUT, CLE, LMNT, EGL, ELUT, RNA, JAGS.
Okay, right now $7 not holding, so we need to wait until it gets back up to $7 again. 843 still up hold. It's gonna have to look for a 10 EMA bull flag here. So I'll wait for the 10 EMA here. Just came down and tested that. It needs to bounce from this level 625. Needs to hold that line and go. Remember, this is a micro float. It's gonna be volatile, so expect some big movement back and up. SCNI, I would still keep an eye on the 650 line here. 650 now becoming support is a good thing for SCNI.
SLS,
And you're making a new low of the day.
XLR, Pro,
So you got right now NQ probably at this rate, if this pink deviation line cracks, will probably be coming down towards the low 19,900 mark.
BSCL,
Okay, so TRNR, still keep an eye on this one. $7. Do we want to see that thing moving up towards a new high day at $8?
IPW,
We are getting into a little bit of overbought territory, oversold territory, excuse me, on the 1 minute chart. So we can keep an eye on that area there. But it is currently still on a downtrend, so you do want to watch out.
SLR,
NQ is now down 26 points for the day.
BRTX, BRTX, MIRM, 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 MIRM,
Okay, there's a pink deviation line now coming down, or deviation 2 line now. You are in the oversold territory now. I expect to see a cover pop.
BRTX, JAGS, BRTX,
Okay, TRNR still great. $7 now. You do not want to risk below $7. Even better would be $7.30 now and an $8, $8.60 up pulp next.
TRW, SLS,
Looking great, y'all. 869 up pulp next.
SLS, SLS, File, SCDG. ELL, ELL. OKLL, Chrome. VSCO. VRNA.
908 is the all pulp after currently 908. They're moving it up further.
AR. W.
So far, so good here today on TRNR. Like I said, this has been a great treat for the $5 break, and then for those that missed the pre-market or earlier run up, you got the $7 here again. So
Brothers.
yeah, at this rate, still just follow the higher lows and higher highs here.
VRTX. IDAI. VOXR.
NQ, we're between support and resistance now. Let's support our deviation 2 line, resistance now at the peak deviation 1 line.
OXR. RLAY. COGT. EMKR. SGMT. GRWG. DLO. SMF.
Still my favorite, TRNR, 937 up pulp now. Great $5 breakout treat, and then 7 here. So don't want to see this below. Now the 10 EMA pretty much. And line wise on the candle, for me, that's, I mean, right now it's starting to get a little feel to see if it's going to try to get another next leg up or a drown. So I'm gonna set the line here now at 785 here. Let me put this line real quick on that.
DLO. RLAY.
Yeah, if we can hold 785, it'll be good.
GRWG.
947 up pulp now, so they moved that up again. The day traders might just want to try to see if they can get that $10 run up. Looks like NQ is starting to develop support here in the pink dev line here, but I'm still gonna be waiting just a little bit since the 14 EMA here is up here. But overall, looking pretty good here on the bull side back, as like I said, expect a cover pop, and if they don't hold this pink dev line of support, then it's obviously gonna be draining back down. So it's going to be tough right now. Obviously, the trend is bearish today. It's down 22 points. Nothing too crazy. Certainly could come back up again in the green in the afternoon. I mean, NQ's just been making all-time highs, throughout the day. So I think right now, just take advantage of the current bearish trend and then see if it makes another lower low once the deviation 2 line cracks on the 5-minute chart. But I think bulls are probably expecting a little bit of their turn. So don't try to catch the short at the end of the tail here, and then next thing you know, it swipes up on you for a large point of move back up. So just be mindful. And then, if you miss the play, if you miss the entry mark, then just be patient. You don't need to be forcing yourself and playing the average up, average down game. It's just not fun doing that, Best to just, before you enter, calculate the room of error. How much error are you willing to be okay? So every time you throw out the money, always ask yourself, all right, man, we know there's always risk involved. How much risk are you willing to take for that trade today? You know what? Red days can happen, but you just have to be willing to take that risk. Everything has risks, right? So from there, you just have to do exactly what you say you're going to do and stick to the plan. Okay. In Q, we got about 3 minutes on this candle here on the 5 minutes. So I would say they're going to try to push it up towards that 14 May here next in the 5-minute chart here. But we're also facing a little bit of this downtrend line here. So I would just kind of really pay attention right now. The 14 May right now is about 44.
LSCY. SFIX. GANX. City. Mets. EMKR Brothers. COGT. Caps. Levi.
Okay, NQ is trying to push on up here. We have the VWAP resistance to keep an eye on.
NTLA. Pro. LFMT.
The ATR is increasing, which is nice to see. 785 we cracked, we did not hold, so now they're coming back down here, $7 natural support.
BOXR. ZAP. Six.
Okay, NQ looking pretty good right now. It is pretty bullish here. I say they're gonna try to get up towards that 55, 60 area there next. 19.5, 19.9, 55, 19.960 area there, VWAP and VWAP roll. Then we can, like I said, overall NQ's been just running up, 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 and we're back in the green again, back up 5 points. So I think NQ's doing a pretty good job here, making its recovery.
CNT. AMLX. Brothers. BRTX.
VWAP just hit, good area to sell off.
APH. SGMT.
Okay, so like I said, 55, 60 area there. So 19.5, 19.955 to about 19.958 hit so far. So that's good area to sell into for now.
BRTX. BOXR.
TRNR, I'm still watching here. It's trying to get back above 785 here. We got to establish support 785 candle, Heiken Ash, a candle break here, 19.947 up halt here on TRNR next. So 785, I'm gonna put a line there, like I said, or watch that line, excuse me, TRNR 785. Candle break is key next. Okay. Meaning now on the Higinashi candlestick on the 1 minute chart, we need to get a full body closed above 75. These are on the screen right here. Don't rely on the trade ideas candlesticks. These are regular candlesticks. They don't have an option for the Higanashi. So on your own charts, please have that up. So right now, big rejection into the VWAP, back to the 14 EMA-ish area here on the 5-minute chart. We'll have to see if it can get a bigger VWAP roll here next later. If it can't get back above VWAP, I think NQ is gonna try to fly its way back down here again. But it's making higher lows. I'm a little bit more faithful to the bulls just because it's just been a bull market on the NQ here. It's just been running up. Well, if you just look at the weekly chart or daily chart. So the only thing is that 20K mark is definitely a big resistance mark. So if it does break, then we're going to be seeing a very nice continued run up from there.
R1.
Okay, 785 here.
NTA.
Watching the 785 candle break line.
MIRM. OKLO. MIRM. Lens. Pro.
NQ is looking a little bit just a tough iffy zone area here.
MIRM. BMTA. SGRP.
Personally, I think I'd rather see a little bit of further pullback before the next VWAP roll, but let's see.
Pro. MDIA. EDRY. DIM. ESO. SIG. IDAI. D5. OLAP. ESCO.
Okay, NQ is moving up more here to the pink dev line now.
IDA line.
Okay, looking pretty good here now that we're back above VWAP. So it seems like to me we are gonna try to continue higher moves here. So let's keep an eye on it. VWAP is now our support. So 19,955 line, around that line there should be support. That's where the VWAP is at. 785 now support for TRNR. 947 up halt.
EMKR, EMKR, QDA, SFIX, MIRM. MIRM. IRM, EMKR, EMKR, EMKR.
The RNR from the 785, still good. 956 now up halt.
MIRM. Call line.
I do think NQ is going to try to want their pink deadline, or get another new high today. So we'll see here. Now that the VWAP support. So anything above VWAP is what? Bullish. So you trying to short between VWAP and it's just not the smartest thing to do. Wait for it to get really extended or really overbought.
HITL. EMKR. EMKR. CAUD. EMKR. UTRX. EMKR. EMKR. Levi. Chibarda Omichi. KBH.
Thank you, looking great.
MSL. Nova 13. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, so we're coming back up nicely on AQ.
EMKR. EMKR. May. QTRX.
Okay, NQ spiking up really nice here.
No QTA. ASCO. one.
So they are trying to get it up towards 19,984 area there.
One. UTRS, THCH. NITO, LQDA. CIM, MIRFOUST, May.
Okay, still good here on NQ, nice higher lows right now. TRNR, we just have a lot of resistance at the 850 area here. Give it some time for it to really break through that next, as long as we're holding 785.
LQDA, May. TWST.
NQ is looking pretty good here.
All right.
Think they're gonna try to bust through the pink dev line and then try to go up. I mean, again, the Bears got their dev 2 line, so we still have a lot of room here on for the bulls. So right now it is bullish. Market is good. Back up 30 points. Like I said, we should go back up. Looking, it's just building that higher lows here. Higher lows and higher highs. Same thing with TRNR right now. Just only thing is the 785 to 850 is just a little bit of annoying level here between this area. But let it kind of just breathe and then see if it can get an uppercut punch here.
R1. All right. TNK. NITO, NITO. NITO.
Okay, NQ still battling it out.
May. NITO.
Over on the 5-minute chart, it's just nice higher lows and higher highs. So sticking to the continued uptrend.
LQJNS, TWST, IRBT.
Let's go down the list on the penny stocks one more time. TRNR #1 gainer, skipping ALG to SCNI. That's 650. At the market opening, you got a quick 50-cent move there. Just not really holding up. Penny stocks are a little bit slower this morning compared to NQ. So NQ kind of picked up at the market opening here. So right now, bullish above VWAP and 14 May. Watch for that golden cross. The hero play is TRNR on the small caps this morning. So now NQ is trying to establish support from the previous resistance, now support at 19,974 line. So we can kind of establish support here now and then you roll up into the pink dev line. That's what the bulls are going to want to get here next. And then they want to establish pink dev line as support and then continue the higher lows and higher highs towards the deviation 2 line on the 5-minute chart as well. So overall looking healthy.
TNGX, TNGX, CWH. BWF, BWEF. NITO. NITO.
Okay, right now we got a little bit of a touch into the dev 2 line or dev 1 line on the 5 minutes. So it's natural to have a little bit of a pullback, but right now overall still strong.
LFMD, HXL. KABL. NYMT. But. All I, Harry, NITO. 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 CWH, XPOF. NITO. NITO. Levi. SPRB. PRFT. ESSO. CIM. SPC. May. Hour. NITO. NITO. ENGN. NITO. LMNT. Levi. NITO. 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 ATNF. NHR. HXL.
Okay, we got about 10 minutes till the first hot hour. Right now, NQ is still bullish, so I am still on the bullish trend here. So I'm just following the trend, just gonna keep on sticking to the bullish side. Obviously, yes, we had a little bit of a rejection at that deviation 1 line, which is natural. We just need to now continue to hold above the VWAP and continue to go up a bit towards the continued higher lows and higher highs. TR&R, I mean, it's just taking its sweet time here.
ESSO. CABT. HXL, DX. USAU, 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 PRMT, S. NBY.
Okay, we're gonna create a doji here on NQ, and I think we're gonna try to move on up a bit here. So watch this doji though under the next candle following. So overall, setting up pretty nicely here on NQ. If we can get that VWAP still holding.
ATNF.
You have a little bit of a new guy, Naito, Nito, that is kind of worth watching, I guess, since it's got halted up. It broke the $1 mark. So, I mean, it could be a small, quick runner here. Got 120 big resistance here in the daily. So, may not be worth like playing it right away into it, but I mean, it has a little bit of that area here you want to keep an eye on. So, I'll keep an eye on that. And then TRNR is still number one play. So you got about less than 2 minutes for that doji here. You can see it's still a doji here on the 5-minute chart. So waiting for that confirmation next after the candle.
AIS. BCTA. BNAI. Yeah. ASCO. GRWG. JMBR. S.
Q's got to start really getting some volume here soon.
NITO. 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 NBY. NITO. 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 SNT.
Okay, NITL did get unhalted. It looks like got up to 120 there.
Yes. SFIX. Lucha. EB.
NQ testing the trend line here now. on the 5-minute chart.
XXL. AISP. Yeah.
Looks like bears have taken over again. Pretty good. Same thing on TRNR, just could not hold, so everything is starting to pull back again a little bit.
SFIX. Link. AISP. Fine.
Okay, so market's back to the red, down 7 points on NQ now.
Harry. Yeah. Link. Fine.
Okay, guys, we got about a few seconds here, 30 seconds, and then we're gonna take a quick stretch break. 10:30 is coming on up. TRNR, we're gonna have to just now watch the $7 support and then see if that 11 a.m. rubber dip here breaks that 785 line again. So I will be looking for that 785 re-break so that we can get that bigger run up here today. I believe it still has more juice in the tank. So watching that 785 play.
HXL. ATNF. S. AISP. ERNA. GRWG. NBY. VSCO-MULI. HXL, SFIS. May. AAM. Molly. Double bridge. BRNA. ATNM. Yes.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll be seeing what the market has in store for us for 11 a.m. River Dip time. All right, guys. So we got about 13 more minutes, and then we're gonna get into 11 a.m. rubber dip time. Right now, you got looks like NBIO making another new high. They shot out here, so we just got NBIO to a brand new high of 47. Oh, actually, almost 50 cents here. So NBIO, if you guys played that 42 earlier, which was this line right here, we just got a nice run up to 50 cents. So 42 now is support on NBIO. So if you're playing, use 42 as your support line now. Other than that, NQ is looking like this right now. So we'll find out if NQ is going to be able to get a brand new high, breaking above the pre-market high, which is what I like to see today. But it's being a little difficult back and forth here. So it's above 14 EMA, but we're just not being able to really get that solid break through the pink deadline. So just having a lot of rejection there.
Yes. USA. Sun. LDL. MSM. USA. SDIG. S. GIII. APT. BCAN. USA. TRN. ATMQ. EDR1. 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 SMT. SMT. USA. Sun. ATM. TRE. AIS.
Okay, NBIO 42 cents still holding. TRNR is just downtrending, so I would just be mindful of that. NQ going back below VWAP, so I think we're just in this current trend line. You're gonna have to get a pullback down here again.
Fox. Sun. EHC. GIII. IMTS. ATMU. AMT. Walleye. Lucy. ENLE. MDIA. VIRT.
I would look for MBIO 10 EMA bull flag.
ENLB. 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 CLBT. Walleye. Sun. RCH. SNT. BRNA. HXL. SNT. SNT. Walleye. SNT.
Okay, MBIO, we got a new Blues Clues line at the 45 area there. So 45 is going to be the candle break line here.
TBTS. SNT. SIG.
Scotty, well, glad to be back. Just need probably a few days to just kind of settle back in. 3 hours difference, so I'm just trying to make sure everything's back to normal. It's just unfortunate it's a little bit shorter week again, so it'll just be Monday and Tuesday, and then just kind of off again on Wednesday since Juneteenth is now, holiday. So 60 cent is up right now in NBIO. You got a lot of wicks into the 45, as you can see. So if you really want to make sure that this goes right now, I would just, either tap it and then make sure you have a stop below 10 EMA or wait for the confirmation of 45. NQ testing back up to the 5-minute trend line there, which again, the pink dev line has been a very strong resistance line.
Rare. MDIA. Sig. MDIA. Ally. Rare. S. BSCO. EVA. BHEN. AXSM. WHD. Ally.
Thank you. Looking better here. We got to really start heading up.
DOS. DOS. SBCO.
Looks to be trying to break out of the trend line here. It's trying.
AXSM.
Okay, NQ looking good. Back to the deviation 1 line again on the chart. So we gotta really pierce through that, become support for us to get that deviation 2 line today.
Rare. MPIO.
All right, well, looking pretty good here on NBIO. So hopefully you guys took that 45 here. Here we are at the 11 a.m. rep time, and so is the case for NQ. So, hey guys, great first day back here with you guys. Hopefully you guys had a great day. Looking forward to what the market has in store for us tomorrow. Again, Wednesday we are off, but let's have a great day regardless again tomorrow. So take care, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and looking forward to serving you guys again tomorrow morning. Take care, everybody.